this morning, the 19th day of the month of October 2021. Security agencies effectively responding to insecurity. Buhari. Biafra. Federal government slams amended charges against Nnamdi Kanu. El Zakzaki wants 2 billion naira from SSS Malami for seizing passports. And in business, CBN says e-Naira will be available to Nigerians without internet-enabled phones. FBNH, Nestle, and MTN Nigeria trigger market recoil as beers regained dominance. And in sports, football legend Didier Drogba appointed World Health Organization's Goodwill Ambassador for Sports and Health. Good morning. Welcome to the news update from your number one business radio, Broadstreet Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am Atosi James Chuku, and here are the news in full. President Muhammadu Buhari has said that security agencies are effectively responding to the security challenges across the country. Buhari, in a message on Monday to mark the Eid al-Maulud celebration by its spokesman, Garba Shehu, said his government will continue to ensure that Nigerians are safe and protected. The president, however, admonished the media to revise their reporting on insecurity in the country, adding that the security challenges in the country are now declining. President Muhammadu Buhari on Monday sent a tough warning to bandits, stressing that they are living in the fool's paradise of invisibility, but reality will soon dawn on them harder than ever before. Reacting to the killing of over 30 people in Goronyo Market in Goronyo local government of Sokoto State on Sunday, Buhari told the killer bandits that the clock of your ultimate destruction is ticking, as they will no longer have a place to hide. The president, in a statement issued by his spokesman Garba Shehu, said the bandits are currently under desperate pressures because of the intense and sustained air and ground operations against them in their hideouts by our security forces. The federal government has rubbished a report alleging that the Nigerian Air Force NAF paid bandits 20 million naira in order to recover an anti-aircraft gun. The Nigerian Air Force also has denied allegation that it paid 20 million naira to bandits in Jibia, Katsina State in exchange for anti-aircraft gun. The president, in a statement issued during an appearance on a TV Continental program, Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed berated the authors of the report, describing the allegations as senseless and illogical. The federal government has announced that it has taken delivery of the last batch of the 12 A-29 Super Tucano fighter jets expected from the United States. The fighter jets are to help in the federal government's fight against terrorism and other forms of security threats like banditry, kidnapping, among others. According to News Agency of Nigeria, this disclosure was made by the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, while featuring on a phone-in program on TV Continental on Monday in Lagos. The federal government has said that the conditions which it recently recommended before the lifting of the ban of the imposed microblogging platform Twitter will be applicable to all over the top and other social media platforms in Nigeria. This is coming about 2 weeks after President Muhammadu Buhari directed the conditional lifting of the ban on Twitter. According to News Agency of Nigeria, this was made known by the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, when he featured in a program a phone-in program on TV Continental on Monday. The Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice has, on behalf of the federal government, filed a 7-count amended charge against the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. The charges are based on treasonable felony and acts of terrorism. The amended charges against the embattled IPOB leader comes a few days before the recommencement of Kanu's trial on Thursday before Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja. The National Assembly member representing Anambra North Senatorial District, Senator Ifeanyi Uba, on Monday approached a Federal High Court, Abuja, seeking an order to be allowed to visit the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, in custody. In a motion on notice dated October 15, the plaintiff, Uba, is praying the court to grant him leave to visit the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu, in DSS custody as part of his oversight legislative function. Leader of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, filed a 2 billion naira suit against the State Security Service, SSS, and the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, on Monday in Abuja. His counsel, Femi Falana, who filed the suit, stated that El-Zakzaky demanded the money as general and exemplary damages over the respondent's refusal to release his travel passports. In the suit, El-Zakzaky asked for an order of the court mandating the SSS and AGF to pay him the 2 billion naira for the violation of his rights to freedom of movement, fair hearing, and property. A police station located in Ohaoku local government area of Ebonyi State has been attacked by gunmen who released those detained at the station. According to Daily Trust, the incident happened in the early hours of Monday. The development was confirmed by the spokesperson of the State Police Command, Lovett Oda. It was gathered that the gunmen during the attack on the police station burnt patrol vans found at the station. Security properties have been damaged in recent times over the call for secession by some people in the southeast. And now to business news. Nigerians without internet-enabled phones will be able to use the e-Naira, according to the Central Bank of Nigeria. The CBN revealed this in a document titled Design Paper for the e-Naira. Ultimately, e-Naira's usability would definitely improve, as Nigerians would be able to transact without having to subscribe to data or having an internet-enabled phone. The Nigerian exchange closed on a negative note yesterday amidst sell-offs and buy interest as the benchmark all-share index, ASI, depreciated by 71 basis points. The NGX ASI closed at 41,114.67 points to reflect a decline of 0.71% from the previous trading day and a year-to-date YTD return of 2.10%. Meanwhile, the market capitalization decreased by 153.15 billion naira. At the close of yesterday's market, Monday, 18th October 2021, the stock market value currently stands at 21.47 trillion naira from 21.62 trillion naira in the previous trading day. The market bread closed yesterday as NGX Group led 20 gainers and 21 losers, topped by May and Baker at the end of yesterday's session. The stock market has advanced 843.95 basis points since the start of the year. The following are the NGX ASI top gainers after yesterday's trading session. NGX Group was up by 9.86% to close at 19 naira 50 kobo. Ikeja Hotel was up by 9.52% to close at 1 naira 15 kobo. Custodian was up by 7.53% to close at 7 naira 85 kobo. Honeywell Flour Mill was up by 6.48% to close at 3 naira 78 kobo. Shams was up by 4.55% to close at 23 kobo. Also, the following are the NGX ASI top losers after yesterday's trading session. May and Baker was down by 8.02% to close at 4 naira 36 kobo. Royal Eggs was down by 7.81% to close at 59 kobo. Nigerian Police Force Microfinance Bank was down by 7.57% to close at 1 naira 71 kobo. Federal Bank of Nigeria First Bank of Nigeria Holdings was down by 7.48% to close at 11 naira 75 kobo. Mutual Benefit was down by 6.67% to close at 28 kobo. Market sentiment trend towards the bears, with the market differential being in favor of the decliners, as 20 gainers were surpassed by 21 losers. Oil prices rose higher on Monday following an 8-weekly gain buoyed by recovering demand and high natural gas and coal prices, which has encouraged users to switch to fuel oil and diesel for power generation. The Brent crude, the global benchmark, was up by 85 cents to trade at $85.71 per barrel, while the Western Texas Intermediate WTI was at its strongest in almost 7 years on Monday. The WTI was up by $1.2 to trade at $83.54 per barrel after hitting $83.73 per barrel earlier on Monday, their highest since October 2014, while natural gas dropped by 90% to trade at $5,320. And now to sports. Football legend Didier Drogba was yesterday announced as the World Health Organization's Goodwill Ambassador for Sports and Health. The announcement was made during the ceremony to launch the Healthy 2022 World Cup, Creating Legacy for Sports and Health, partnership between Qatar's Ministry of Public Health and the Supreme Committee for Delivery and Legacy, World Health Organization, and World Football's governing body, FIFA. The two-time African Footballer of the Year joins other World Health Organization ambassadors, including champion Brazilian footballer Alisson Becker, Michael Bloomberg, founder of Bloomberg Philanthropies, and three-term mayor of the city of New York, Cynthia Germanotta, president of the Born This Way Foundation, and former UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown. And in foreign news, New Zealand recorded its highest number of daily coronavirus cases since the start of the pandemic on Tuesday, as a Delta variant outbreak that dashed the nation's COVID-0 hopes showed on signs of easing. The country counted its most new coronavirus cases of the pandemic as an outbreak in its largest city grew, and officials urged vaccinations as a way out of Auckland's 2-month lockdown. Health authorities announced 94 new virus cases, exceeding the previous daily record of 89 set in April last year during the first wave of the COVID-19 infection. This is the news update from your #1 business radio, Broadstreet Radio, in association with Automedics Autocare Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. But before I go, a recap of the major stories. Security agencies effectively responding to insecurity. Buhari. Biafra. Federal government slams amended charges against Nnamdi Kanu. El Zakzaki wants 2 billion naira from SSS and Malami for season passports. And in business, CBN says e-Naira will be available to Nigerians without internet-enabled phones. First Bank of Nigeria Holdings, Nestle and MTN Nigeria trigger market recoil as bears regain dominance. And in sports, football legend Didier Drogba appointed World Health Organization's Goodwill Ambassador for Sports and Health. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am Atusi James Chuku, and you are listening to your number one business radio, Broadstreet Radio. Still to come is the newspaper review with Semosinachi and Eze on your number one business radio, Broadstreet Radio. And do well to download our mobile apps on your mobile devices. Go to your Google Play Store for Android phone users and your Apple Store for Apple phone users. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Broadstreet Radio NG on YouTube. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broadstreet Radio NG. Join the conversations on our Instagram handle at Broadstreet Rad. And our website is www.broadstreetradio.com. The WhatsApp line is 0809-791-0074. 0809-791-0074. And for sponsorship and advert placement on Broadstreet Radio, the numbers to call are 0809-791-0073 or 0803-436-1400. You could also send a mail to hello@broadstreetradio.com, or you visit our office at number 58/60 Broad Street in Lagos Island. It's still Broadstreet Radio, your number one business radio. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be right back in the studio with Eze for the newspaper review. It's still Broadstreet Radio, your number one business radio.